I am the famous American, and I have a question for you. Is anyone actually supporting Russia? I mean, other than China? I mean, that seems to be it. I mean, there's these two classic countries who have always been enemies of the United States. So it makes sense that by default, China is going to, in some way, support Russia as they can. But it seems for the most part, the rest of the world's watching this take place, this invasion of the Ukraine by Russia, and Russia doesn't have anyone cheering them on. Again, other than secretly China. So I just think it's quite fascinating that, you know, especially with social media and news actually being real time, we're all watching this happen. We're all watching this nation get invaded. Nobody's cool with it. It's not, no one's excited about it, and no one's rooting on the bad guy, right? But keep in mind, I'm the famous American. I have a limited perspective over here based on what I'm seeing. But usually, like for example, even with the past 20 years with the Middle East, the way that the United States was involved in that, a lot of people here in the United States were not happy about it. And now that it's all said and done, as we look at it, I think most people would agree we didn't really have a reason to invade. And these weapons of mass destruction weren't there, etc. We can look back 20 years of this and think, yeah, we might have jumped the gun on that. 20 years later in hindsight with all that we know. But this is different. Here we are watching this invasion in Europe take place, and we're just kind of letting it play out a little bit. We're trying not to get involved. None of us know exactly what's going to happen, but ultimately we're watching this bully do their thing. And then meanwhile, China's just kind of hanging back, not officially endorsing anything that we know of, only behind closed doors. So we're all just kind of standing by and watching. But it is interesting. This is a very one-sided situation. This is not globally polarizing, is probably the best way to word it. This is not a globally polarizing invasion. No one's happy about this other than Russia and I suppose China, unless I'm wrong and there's more to the story. If so, teach me what I don't know so that I can raise my IQ. Your comments belong right there.